Welcome, everybody, to the Feud in the Coalfields here in Chapmanville, West Virginia. Kevin Keathley, Darryl McCoy on the call with Sophie Adkins, Jackson Estridge on the production here. Coach Keathley, you asked for a Kentucky team. We gave it to you here. Valley versus Milton.
We're delivering, right? And we talked about this off air. This Valley team has a really, really good sixth grade team.
Yeah, they do. They're fun to watch, man. They get up and down the floor really good. Now, as we sit here right now, I want to thank Hope Gas, Little General, the gold sponsors of this event. Shot up, no good.
That's Landon Thacker with the rebound. One of the young men you want to keep an eye on, Mr. Landon Thacker.
Is that him?
Yes, number 23.
Who's four?
And
scored.
Number 4 is, for Valley, is Ben Eastep.
Ben Eastep, all right.
Number 2 is Link Varney. Number 23 is, as I mentioned, Landon Thacker. And number 10 is Ricky.
Bobby.
Right, Mickey Milan.
No, Milan?
Yeah, that doesn't sound right, does it,
Daryl? No,
see if you can
let me see here.
That sounds like he's from
Valley, yeah, from
France.
Yeah, Greece or France or something.
Yeah.
Ricky Milam.
Milam. There you
Milam.
go.
Yeah, that's
Brian
a mountain name.
That's a mountain name.
Yeah.
Where did I come up with a?
Yeah. Look here, Coach. Nice job there by Easton Lockhart. Easton Lockhart is a Carla Booth kid.
A disciple, right?
Yeah, part of that on-point training. The Ben Eastep is 4. Nice job there by Milton and blows the bunny on it.
Blows the layup.
Yeah. So, let's see, Ricky Milam.
Nice box out. Fade away.
2 is
Thacker on the go. Nice dish off.
Link Varney, I think, is his name. I guess that's how you say it, Link.
Going to the line. That is Link.
Yeah. His brother just transferred to Pike Central.
Okay.
Which is Colton Varney, the pitcher.
Yes.
Colton was he has some potential as a basketball player too.
Yeah.
Coach Taylor, he was a big piece there, and Coach Taylor, he I guess elected not to play last year, but I like Colton's game.
Milam gets the N1. Don't call me Milan.
Yeah. Hey, this is Valley. Don't call them Shelby Valley.
That's right. Oh, too much on that one. Kind of led him too far along. And Varney can handle against that pressure. Over to Thacker. Thacker, the dump off. 2 nice passes right out of the gate from Thacker. Thacker battling for it underneath, couldn't come away with it.
This Milton team, I don't see him down there, but I'm pretty sure I do know Andrew Scholl's brother. Nice job there, layup. Good layup there. That was number 4.
Yeah, that was Mr. Eastep.
Now
speedy Darryl McCoy with the basketball.
To the corner, 3-pointer, no good. There's your guy Thacker with the rebound. Thacker gets it out to Eastep. Eastep. Oh, nice block.
Yeah.
Yeah, mono.
Time that just right.
Yeah, the number 12 with the block for.
It was Schultz Britt. Yeah. I got a feeling that you got 2 brothers on the team, number 32 and 12.
Okay. A lot of Brits.
Yeah, Schultz Britt.
Yeah. I know used to Andrew Scholl's brother coached Milton.
Yeah.
And I know that's where Andrew originally from, as you know, won a state title at Chapmanville. Yeah. To me, it would be, I'd have to say it and go through them, but Andrew Scholl Keegan Works, Andrew Scholl may be the best 2 pure point guards that I've had come to the mountains in our coverage area.
Not a bigger fan than you.
No, they both of them. And Andrew, he had some Division I opportunities, and he ended up. Well, I'll take it back. I'm missing Elijah Neal, Colin Porter. They're in that group.
You'd have them right along with
Works
Key
and Scholl. Yeah, you take and look at what he's done on the collegiate level. You probably put Scotty Browning in that conversation, but
who's the last PG in the mountains, Darryl, to go D1?
Let's see.
I'm talking about
Colin Porter.
yeah.
That's
Colin Porter.
Probably where to start at. The
Ford couldn't get it to go. I'm telling you, Hatfield can go.
Ooh, block. Nice block. That was Easton.
That was Lockhart. Yeah,
Easton Lockhart.
Little spin move.
Yeah.
Oh, man, he got hammered.
Spinner-Rooney, number 2. Is that Milam?
Yes.
Milam hanging and banging.
I'm sorry. That's Varney, Darryl.
Varney.
Yeah.
Yeah, Link Varney.
They're letting them play.
Again, guys, want to thank 304 Motorsports Park, United Motorsports, Little General, Hope Gas, East Co. Rebuild Shop, and Williamson, West Virginia Mining Rebuild Shop, Geno's, Farrell and Hill Insurance, Scott Ambergy at State Farm, well, Foodland here in Chapmanville, in and out.
Thacker. Rebound.
Yeah, I like that, Coach. He gets the ball and looks to get out.
Didn't waste any time.
No, I like his team, man. I can see what all the hype's about, can't you?
Yeah, a lot of size, a lot of length.
Yeah. The only thing I worry about is if they play an older team.
Right.
You know, their physicality. You know, like a team like Pike Central last year, I could see giving them issues.
Right.
And I'll tell you, Pike Central, they got a stud 7th grader in that little Moon Boy.
Yes.
Yep.
I agree.
But I'm trying to think if there's another D1 point guard come out of our area. And nice job by Easton.
Lockhart.
Yeah, Lockhart. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Colin Porter. Is there anybody else you can think of? Yeah, Xander. I mean, if you put him as a point guard, Xander.
Carter?
Yeah. I know it's what, he was recruited as, but then you come back.
Elijah Justice, but he was a walk-on. But,
yeah.
I mean, of course, he had D1, several D1 offers. But he chose Louisville because he wanted to coach and play for Patino.
Elijah Justice, you going back that far, trying to think. It seems like Hazard may have had one go to EKU.
Well, he transferred to Hargrave, but you're talking about Braxton Beverly?
Yeah. Well, no, I wasn't talking about him, but Braxton Beverly played Ohio State, played a little bit of everywhere, played 3 different schools.
Did he go to NC State?
Yeah, NC State, Ohio State. I think he had 3 or 4 Division I schools he went to. Mm-hmm. But yeah, he's in that conversation. I'm trying to think over here in West Virginia.
Wow, nice look.
Yeah.
By the way, Jake Mullins is checked in for Valley, number 30.
Yeah, Jake Mullins. I like Jake Mullins' game. Now, in West Virginia, I mean, obviously, I said I think Andrew Scholl, Scotty Browning are the 2 best. Neither one of them went D1. I know Scholl had his opportunities.
Grierson with that bucket for Milton. Yeah, I'm just trying to, if you talk, when you use the term pure point guard, I'm just wondering how many have there been that's just been what you would call a throwback point guard? There's not been a lot.
No, that would. I think we pretty much said the list. As far as I know, if anybody in the comment section thinks anybody, let us know. But
nice put back by Milam. And just the size and just the size of Valley.
Yeah, this Valley team off the mark, and we've posted this Valley team several times. Their highlights, trying to thread the needle to get it to Mullins, but pass didn't get through, stolen away. It's number 34.
Childers.
Swings over to number 2.
That's Hatfield, your guy, Darryl.
Yeah, I'm not a Hatfield fan, Coach. Yeah, I'm just kidding. For you Milton folks, I'm not saying anything bad about it.
No.
I'm a McCoy. It's an inside joke.
That's right.
Yeah, so Childers out top. Who's that, 25? 45.
Yeah, that's Mr. Anderson, Liam Anderson.
Childers, free throw line jumper, no good. Thacker with the rebound. Thacker.
He's grabbed several so far.
Gets it to Mullins. Check Mullins out, Coach.
Hit him with the spin-around.
That's a young kid in works, ain't it?
Yeah.
Shot up, no good for E-step, and put back good.
Milam.
Yeah. It's young Brian Milam, ain't it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I was talking to Brian Milam. He watches D&D all the time.
He does. Brian's always tuning in. I've known Brian for a long time.
Yep, no good. You know, Coach, again, nice job, Hatfield coming on the push. Hatfield kicks it ahead. That is, what did you say his name was?
Yeah, number 45, Anderson.
Yeah, Anderson comes away with the rebound. He's going to let it fly. No good.
Valley just so big.
Yeah, 21-6 lead here. Gets it over to Mullins. Mullins gets the lay-in.
Nice look by Thacker and a nice finish by Mullins. Trying to turn the corner. Where to go with it. Got Thacker leaking out.
Mullins. Nice to Thacker. Thacker. Misses the layup, but number 10 there cleaning it up.
Yeah, that was Milam again.
Is it Milam?
Number 10 for Valley. Ricky Milam.
Yeah, Ricky Milam. So, guys, we'll step out for a quick commercial break. We'll be right back with more live here on the D&D Sports Network.
Before you hit the Hatfield and McCoy Trail, fuel up the way West Virginia's doing at Little General Store. From the trail snacks to cold drinks and fuel to keep you rolling, we've got everything you need before you head into the hills. We're proud to be part of your ride, rooted in West Virginia and built for the backwoods. Little General Store, fuel your adventure. West Virginia.
Getting ready for sports means protecting those eyes. Up to 90% of sport-related eye injuries can be prevented with proper eye protection. White Eye Care knows this and is committed to providing the best protective sportswear for your child's eyes. As a proud sponsor of our community sports programs, we want to see our kids protected, from the little ones up to the big leagues. Our huge selection of eyewear makes finding that perfect pair easy. So win big this season. Call White Eye Care in Logan for an appointment today.
And we are back here in Chapmanville as we got Valley versus Milton. The Milton Panthers versus the Valley Wildcats.
Coming out with the trap.
Yeah, 4 minutes to go here in the first half, 25-6 lead. And there was Varney. Link Varney getting fouled there.
You know, both teams only brought 6 players.
Yeah, that's playing Ironman basketball, ain't they?
Yeah.
Which, if you're a bench player, you like it.
Yeah, you're loving it.
Your guy Dennis Hall tuning in. And you see coming back the other way.
Hatfield. Nice finish. Dennis Hall.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dennis the Menace.
Yeah, our guy, right?
Yep. They kick it back over to Mullins. Mullins swings it. E-step, lobs it up for Thacker. Thacker.
Nice.
With a nice lob finish there.
Yeah, nice job catching it midair.
Yeah.
And Thacker's done a little bit of everything.
So guys, let us know where you're watching from, who you're rooting for down in the comment section below. As I mentioned, this is the very fun team to watch. This Valley team, they've lived up to their hype here.
They have.
Yeah.
Going to go the other way.
I want to see them play against a more physical,
right,
older team, experienced team.
Yes.
I tell you, I heard Pikeville Middle's got quite a few transfers in.
Oh, bringing them in.
Yeah.
They've already got a heck of an 8th grade team coming, right?
Yep, absolutely.
I tell you who I became really impressed with from that 8th grade team is the
Barney.
Reed. Is it Reed?
Oh yeah, Grayson Reed.
Yes,
Yep.
I didn't realize. I thought he was a freshman, but no, he's going to be an 8th grader.
Yeah, he's. I agree with you 1,000%. That whole team, man. That young team. I don't know how many's freshmen, how many's 8th graders, but you take Barron Crum, Zane Varney, Grayson Reed,
Keene.
Yeah, Bentley Keene.
I'm missing
a couple more.
But they're loaded.
Yeah, stacked young group there. Nice job by Varney. Link Varney blows the layup, but coming back the other way is Milton in a hurry.
And let's be honest, the 15th region still going to be really, really good next year. But, Darryl, there's a drop-off in the 15th region following the 2027 season.
Yeah.
I mean, and it drops big.
I agree.
So what happens is in about 2 years, probably 3, that Pikeville team's going to have a chance to win 3 or 4 straight region titles.
Yep.
Legitimately. And that's not overhyping it. Once that team, once those 8th graders become sophomores, sophomore, junior, senior year, you're looking at possibly three straight regions.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
And I tell you, nice job, Varney. Link Varney just playing big boy basketball.
Outworking them, out-toughing them. You know, just sometimes the size in junior high, that just overwhelms you.
Yeah. Link Varney converts on a shot. Coach, I think there's a good chance that Coach Dalton may be playing evening caps.
Got that elbow checked out, or at least he was supposed to.
Yeah. Over and back.
You know Chapmanville's going to be right back in the mix of things.
Yeah. You talking about the high school?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Like I said, Chapmanville, with what we've seen, Coach, I've been impressed with what we've seen. Considering all but 2 of them players was JV players last year.
Yeah.
And didn't see a minute of varsity time.
Yeah.
And
very impressed.
Yeah. And now that's going to take us to halftime. We'll finish that conversation when we come back. We'll take a quick break. Be right back. Second half coming up next. back here in Championsville, as we got Kevin Keathley, Sophie Adkins, Jackson Estridge, and Darryl McCoy on the call here. Valley right now on the better side of this one, as they're up 30-11, 19-point lead over the Milton Panthers.
Yeah.
Do you know where Milton's at, Coach?
I don't know where Milton's at.
Milton is a feeder to Huntington High, St. Joe, Cabell Middle. I think their kids go a little bit of everywhere.
Yeah.
Them 3 schools there in Huntington, but it's right outside Huntington. I'd say they're probably a Cabell Midland feeder if you had to narrow it down. I could be wrong. Somebody will let me know, but I'm pretty sure it's who they feed into.
Right.
But to finish our question about Chapmanville, what you see right now, Coach, do they got enough right now to win a state title? No.
Right.
But we all know, Brad Napper, he's got a program here that any kid would be a fool not to want to be a part of.
Right.
I'm sure. I can tell you for a fact. I do know that they got one big piece. And I've
seen Darryl, and it's a big piece.
Yeah, a really big piece, and there's a good chance there could be another one, 1 or 2 coming, and I can tell you this. Brad Napper may be hanging number 5 up in them rafters. And there's nobody deserves it more than Brad. He's a guy that. He is basketball nut to the core. He is a basketball truist. Yeah. And so
you've always said your respect for him is second to none.
He is. He's different, man. And there's no coach in the mountains that has the connections Brad Napper has, and that's bar none.
Right.
Nobody. So it's different here. Coach, you've seen this place. They kind of run it like a small college.
Right.
From the facilities to, their travel, they do nothing halfway. This is, there's a reason why,
why they are who they are.
Yeah, this is the Johnson Central and Belfry football of basketball.
Right. Thacker with another rebound while we were going over Chapmanville.
Coach, I'm going to let you enjoy Sophie for a second here.
Yeah.
And I got to use the boys' room.
There we go. Left-handed jumper, no good, and Valley back on the go here. It's been all Valley early on. Little spin move, as me and Darryl has coined the spin-a-rooney. Deep 3, left that one short. On the go, Milton and a Hatfield. Don't say that name around Darryl McCoy. It's in his blood. The Hatfield and McCoys. No, listen. That young man can flat out go and flat out play. I love his energy and can flat out handle the basketball. Gage Hatfield. Going to launch off the glass. Off the back side of the rim. On the go here. Thacker can't get that one to go. And it's just that size. That size of Valley just overwhelming Milton so far here and 3/4 of this game through. And that's why they lead big 40-11. It's been all the interior. It's been the interior presence of Valley. Don't call them Shelby Valley, folks. It is Valley.
Valley Elementary.
It is Valley Elementary. And I learned that early on. Little spin hook. Going to go back up with it. And
got his own rebound, too.
He did, and that is Milam. And, I was calling him Milan earlier. And why in the world was I calling him Milan? Because that is a French name. Milam's definitely Eastern Kentucky. Trying to turn the corner. Nice bounce pass. Looking to make something happen. Watch out. Nice dish off.
These Milton boys can handle the ball.
Well, they can, and that Beckett Schultz-Britz with the 2.
They might be tiny, but they can play.
Yeah, they play hard.
A little feisty.
Absolutely. Valley again controlling the glass. Can't get that one to go. And
way to protect the ball there.
tough. He understands how to play the game. Trying to turn. He's got one if he wants to take it, and he
Wow.
does. Little scoop.
That was a great move.
Trying to take. There we go. Just can't get them to go. It's the size bothering them
Yeah.
on the push. Jake Mullins.
Going to the rim. Hasn't knocked away.
That was one of Darryl McCoy's favorite players, Jake Mullins. He's a big fan of Jake. Sub coming, and Varney checking back in. He's going to check in for Landon Thacker. Landon Thacker's done a little bit of everything today, folks. He's rebounded, played at the top of that zone. He's long. He's made some great assists, hockey assist as well. And I had a nice conversion underneath the rim off the lob. And right out of the gate, again, there's Varney with, how are you? And we're off and going. Yeah, what we got? We got the guest color commentaries checking in. Jump on board here, brother. How are you?
Doing good, man.
Yeah. You know, we got little junior high basketball action going on, right?
Yes, sir.
And, of course, Valley. Don't call them Shelby Valley because they do not over in that area, I learned. Nice dump off. And big bucket there by they got no, that was a Milam, I believe, with the bucket. Pulling. Got it.
Good shot.
Absolutely. Anderson, a flamethrower. Got a double dribble on that one. A lot of, what are you talking about? 60-plus teams here today? That's a lot of teams.
Quite a few. Yeah. I know. I'm from Milton, so we got our got a bunch of 5th grade guys, going to be 6th graders coming out here today. That's why there's a huge size difference.
That's what I was going to say. You know how that is in junior high.
Absolutely.
It doesn't take long from 5th to 6th to 7th. Oh yeah, that size differential, you can tell.
Yeah. No. Absolutely.
Landon Thacker, give him another one.
It's a good take.
Talk a little bit about Milton, because I know quite a bit about Valley, but go ahead and talk a little bit about Milton.
Yeah, man, these kids right here, Milton just came off a great season last year, honestly. They went to the championship game, and they've got, like I said, they've got a lot of new kids here. You know, you just see 45 right there, Liam Anderson. He's only in 5th grade, you know, can shoot the ball great. I think they came out here today. They got 3 5th graders. Wow. I say 5th grade, you know, they're going to be 6th graders.
Yeah. Rising 6th graders.
Yeah, and then, you know, their varsity's right down the road playing, and future's bright over here, man. They got a lot of talent. These kids are working hard, and this is what you got to do, though. You got to play. You got to play the big kids. Get used to it.
Play the bigger kids, the longer kids.
Absolutely.
Talk a little bit about. I like Liam Anderson, and the reason I like him is he's fundamentally sound. He grabs a rebound, he's chinning it, or he's being tough with it, 2 hands.
Absolutely.
Talk a little bit about him and him as a player and what you like about him.
Man, he's one of the most competitive kids you're ever going to see. You know, I'm a trainer, and he comes to the gym. He's a gym rat. You know, any day I'm there, he's there. And he is – it doesn't matter if you put him with kids that are high school, whatever age they are, he expects to win. And so you just got to know him, and right now he is – there's multiple kids that way right here right now. But, man, he's going to be mad, and he'll probably come out and he'll have those tears of anger here in a little bit. But, man, he's so competitive. His brother was here yesterday with Midland, the JV. He's a freshman this year, and he had 32 yesterday. He hit 10 threes.
Wow.
Yeah, he won player of the game for he got player of the game, D&D player of the game.
Big time.
Yeah.
That's big.
Yeah.
But you got to listen. You know, there's something to be said about guys that are ultra competitive.
Absolutely.
When they step on the floor. I don't care if I'm in fifth grade. I got a chip on my shoulder, and I don't care if you're in 6th, 7th, or 8th, or in high school.
Yep.
I'm going to kick your rear end.
Absolutely.
And that's the you got guys like that, you got an opportunity to win.
Absolutely. It's part of their culture. You know, my brother's actually the head coach at Milton, and they're my wife. She's coaching.
Okay.
She's coaching the JV.
Yeah.
So you know they've created that culture, and obviously right now that's hard to say. You know, they're getting beat pretty good, but this, you know, they understand though there's no excuses. That's why you can see they're not going to quit.
Right.
You know, obviously they're outmanned right now, but you're not going to see them quit. And I think that sometimes that's more of a valuable lesson for them than it is to come out and, the roles be reversed. Right now they'd rather take their lumps and let them get smacked,
Yeah.
Let them get smacked and get better.
That's exactly right. Off the glass, and that was Link Varney.
Good shot.
And by the way, Landon Thacker with the block, with the rebound outlet, and then a rebound on that side. So Landon Thacker, again, doing a little bit of everything for Valley. But So you're right, though. Sometimes you would rather have games like this where it's tough, a lot of adversity, a lot of size differential, a lot of age differential, but you battle and you get a little tougher, and you get maybe some scars in these battles.
Absolutely.
And so you want that type of competition moving forward.
No, I agree. I played here at Chapmanville. I played under Brad, and then I played college ball, and that's what being here at Chapmanville, it kind of reminds you that's kind of what Brad instills in all of his players. Man, you come out every night and it doesn't matter who you're playing. You expect to win, and you don't win, you're trying to scrap and find a way. You're not going to quit. And with these kids, that's how it was when I was here in school. We played the best of the best, and our motto was it doesn't matter if end of the day we could go 500 because we're playing collegiate teams almost, guys that are going Power 4, Power 5, and at the end of the day when you play who you need to, you're getting it done.
That's right. And now you're talking to the fans out there. You played at the next level.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about where you played and what you learned. But of course, you learn a lot playing for Coach Napper. But when you move on to that next level, it's a different type of fight, a different type of just a day-to-day. You know how it is. Listen, we've been there.
No, absolutely. Yeah. Well, I probably should have told the people who I was. I'm sure. My name's Andrew Scholl,
I should have probably told.
No, you're good, man.
Yeah.
For a second, I thought I was on the camera, and I was like, wait, no, I'm definitely not. I'm Andrew Scholl. I played here for 2 years.
Went to Rio Grande.
Yeah, I went to Rio Grande for a year. Played there. I went a little bit everywhere. I had a great career, but I was blessed, but also had the injury bug later as I got going. I played there. Played 2 years at Pitt Johnstown, and then I finished my career up at. I went to West Liberty, but had surgery. Didn't get to play there, so then I played at West Virginia State this past year, and I was blessed to have a great career, and now I'm able to instill it in these little fellas out here.
As a freshman, I remember, and we talked about it on the grind session. We used to have a basketball show, the grind session, and you hit if I remember, you hit a game winner as a freshman at Rio Grande.
Yeah.
Big time game winner.
Yeah.
So you got minutes early.
Oh yeah, I was like I said, man, I was blessed. As I worked hard, but I took a different route. A lot of kids try to go as big as they can.
Right.
You see that a lot now, and I took the route where I was going to play, and I was blessed to be able to go in as a freshman. I was an all-conference basketball player. My freshman year, averaged 15.5 points a game, and was able to lead them to the first national tournament that they had in 18 years. And I do credit that a lot. I know it's not just because we're here, but I credit that to the culture that I was raised up in high school. That's why this is so important for these kids.
Right. Got to push off there. He did extend his arm.
Yeah, he did.
Now, and this is important for the fans tuning in, or these kids are probably going to go back and watch this, so they're getting a chance to talk to somebody that's been there and done that and where they want to go. You don't have great size, right? So what you got big time minutes early as a freshman on the college level.
Yep.
For guys tuning in, what did it take for you to earn those minutes and be able to step on the floor and play against guys that were 22, 23 years old, and you were able to hold your own and the coach trusted you and say, you know what, this guy, I can go to war with him? What was it that got you over the hump as a freshman?
Man, obviously people would love to tell you. I told you I averaged 15.5 a game. They would say, oh, it's the offensive game or, that stuff. That really had nothing to do with it. I try to tell kids all the time, like, there's 15 guys on a college roster. No matter what level you play, those are the best players on every team. 9 times out of 10, 15, or at least 13 of the 15 guys are 1,000-point scorers in high school.
Yeah.
I think for me, like I said, talking about the culture, it was more of just kind of my mindset, my mentality. I talk about these little guys being so competitive, and You know, that I had a coach tell me one time in middle school, he said, you're too competitive for your own good.
Right.
And I don't think that that's a real thing. I think
I agree with you.
that really is kind of what got me there. I feel like, you know, humbly, I had a very good mix of, I was very confident, but I try not to be a cocky kid, man.
Right.
But, you know, anytime I tell them every day when I see them, you know, like, hey, I don't care who it is. You roll the ball out there, and, you know, the big name right now is Victor Wembanyama.
Right.
Like, obviously he's going to beat me. You know, he's maybe the best player in the world. But I was like, you guys got to get the mentality of if I step out there, it doesn't matter. Like, I'm going to do what I'm going to do.
And we were just talking about that just a couple of minutes prior, that when you step on the floor, those are the guys that usually win big, that have the chip on their shoulder, that believes, I don't care who I'm playing against, I got an opportunity to win this game.
Yeah, and I genuinely think that was, you know, the biggest thing that was led me to be able to step on the floor at a young age. And, you know, like you said, I wasn't a big guy. You know, now I've been able to, as I went, put on a lot of muscle and weight. You know, I went into college as a freshman. I was 6 foot tall on a good day, and I was 150 pounds.
Yeah,
you know,
right.
Obviously now I'm a lot heavier than that. I'm about 195, but
yeah, you bulked up a little bit.
Yeah.
On a side note here, real quick, co-players of the game. Number 2, Link Varney for Valley, and number 23, Landon Thacker. They did it in different ways, but co-players of the game.
Yep.
And so that's our – listen, wealth of knowledge on your end, and the fact that you can give it back to the community, to these young folks. You know they look up to you every time you walk in the gym, so they're going to pay attention a little bit more.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what – you know, you take that and you got to use it. You know, I try not to take that for granted in anything. You know, try to use it for more than just basketball, you know, everyday life, and just pour into these kids as much as you can, man. You know, whether that be on the floor, off the floor, in the classroom, you know, whatever it is, you know, they look up to you, and you got to be a good example to them.
Right, and you said your wife is coaching here?
Yeah.
What is your wife's name?
Kaylee Schull.
Kaylee Schull.
Yeah.
Now, did she hoop?
She did. We actually met in Pennsylvania. She's from Pennsylvania.
Okay.
She played at Pitt Johnstown.
Okay,
that's where I played.
Yes. You've been around the block and back again.
Yeah, I have.
Man,
I sure have.
You've been around since the beginning of the D&D Sports Network. I can tell you this right now. There's not a bigger fan than Darryl McCoy.
No, that's my dude right there.
Darryl McCoy, I'm telling you, from day one, has been a big-time fan. I'll let you speak to him real quick.
Yeah.
It's an honor, brother. Class act right
you.
here, Andrew. And, by the way, that's his wife, Darryl McCoy.
Yeah.
I didn't know it. We was talking Andrew up, and didn't know he was in the house. You know, I was like, I thought his brother was coaching, and but Andrew, obviously, you know, you're back here in your own stomping grounds, man.
Yeah.
Real quick, I mean, I guess my last thing, you know, fans at home, can you tell them what Chapmanville done for Andrew Schull?
Oh man, if I had it to do over, I'd have went here 4 years. You know, and then I laugh and I tell people if it was like college now, you know, I'd have went here for 6 years if I could have. You know, Brad Napper is, you know, I know there's a lot of great coaches, and this is no knock to anybody out there, so I hope nobody takes this in any type of way. But, you know, in my opinion, he is the best head coach in high school basketball, bar none. You know, and he, especially in West Virginia, he's fantastic. Not only, you know, he gets the best out of kids, and like as we were just talking just a second ago, you know, he instills he has a culture here.
Yeah.
You know, and that's the biggest thing, and I talked about that all through college and everything. There's just a culture that you have to set, you know, and he has that here, and you're able to instill that in players, and that's what he did with me, man. You know, that's what I was just telling him. I was able to go in at a young age and play college, and I was blessed. A lot of kids don't get to do that, and I was able to do it because of what I went through here. You know, man,
that's it.
That's just what he does.
You transition. It makes the transition easier to college. You know,
absolutely.
And you know, I like to say, you know, the secret I think behind Andrew's game was, you know, I gave him a pair of socks when he was a sophomore that made him jump 2 inches higher. And I think that's what it was. You remember that, Andrew?
Yeah, I watched it too.
Yeah, we come in here, him, his dad, and I'm telling you, I can't remember the name of them socks, but they worked.
Yeah. No, that's what helped me. We'll tell everybody that's what helped me jump high on my pull-up.
Yeah.
On the pull-up, that's what it was.
Well, congratulations to you and your wife, and
you.
knowing that you're back in town. I'll be getting up with you soon and bringing my daughter up there to you.
Absolutely, man.
I appreciate you, Andrew.
I appreciate it.
All right, guys, we're going to step aside, and we'll be back.